Hi YouTube, I'm back again. I was listening to a Rex Bear League project and something was brought to my attention by his guest. I didn't catch the man's name, but I remember hearing that part of what they wanted to do to people that had planted trees on their own property, that they want to barcode them. And then if you cut down your own tree for firewood, they want to charge you for it. Well, any government official listening to me right now, or if you see my post, if you illegally even take a picture of my tree from the sky, let alone barcode something that I either purchased myself and planted and nurtured as a baby, you didn't have to pack water to some place a hose wouldn't reach, or go into a swamp, my swamp, and get babies and bring them out and make a forest and a woods around your house. I traded plants with friends of mine that we would trade all kinds of vegetation and trees and different things for my yard. And you think you're going to fly over my place and claim my trees that I worked hard to plant? You know what it takes to dig a 3 foot around hole, 3 foot deep, and plant a tree and take care of it? Well, I have hundreds of them that I did that with. And so does Doug. I planted most of the trees on this property, and you're not going to steal them from me. So if you think you're going to come and put me in chains for cutting down one of my own trees, I'll fuck you up. You come, there's a no trespassing sign all around my property. It's posted. You come on my property and you're trespassing. Period. These fuckers playing games with people. That's why I got back on here. You're not going to barcode my shit. Your illegal fucking shit to steal things that people purchased and took on our own land? Fuck you. You aren't even going to do that on government land anymore and get away with it if I get my way. Sorry, everybody. Sorry I got cut off too. And I was pissed. These assholes are really starting to fry me out. And then I hear people say, well, they're being rounded up even this morning, or was actually, no, just a little while ago, couple 2 or 3 hours, I heard that Hillary is being rounded up. How many times have we all heard that? You know? Nah, I don't believe it. That's bullshit. So, but they need to be, all of them, from the start. Any of them that are still alive, all of them, because they know what the agenda is and what was put in play a long time ago. And did you hear about I Pete Buttigieg, or however you say his name, that Soros is supposedly sponsoring him, and people are saying, well, maybe it's just being said, so people will look down on him. You know, no, I don't believe that. If it doesn't matter who's sponsoring these monsters, they're all in it together. And they knew that viruses weren't catchy like that. They fucking knew that. Anybody in the healthcare industry knew that. Like with AIDS, for instance, viruses are not transmitted through the air like that. And they knew that. And they can spout their fucking shit about mutating stuff. That's not what's going on. It's always been the flu, you know. So whatever. Yeah, the flu. That's having to listen to what these people say they're going to do to other people and are doing to other people, like destroying our water and our food and everything. And just sitting back passively and doing nothing about it. That's what's getting sickening to me, you know. So, And right now, if I had chickens and they were telling me to kill my birds, and I always kept my birds healthy, and there weren't any native birds that had diseases that would come in contact with. That's shit. It's shit, people. Birds molt and birds die. I had in the last 30 years maybe one or two dead birds in my yard, and they died of old age. You know, people don't look at it like that, you know. But you think you're gonna barcode my tree and then charge me if I want to cut it down? You're gonna have a fight, a physical fight, because my muscles that I built up by packing that water, that's the muscle that's gonna slap you fucking silly. You come on my land and pull your bullshit. Now I don't know how anybody else feels about that out there. Even if it's a flower that you planted in a pot and they want to tell you that that's theirs, do you see a problem with that? I do. So anyway, yeah, it just brought it. I had read about that before, and I thought, yeah, I don't know how long it's going to take them to implement all their shit, but I heard that they've started to do this with some kind of imaging called like languid or something like that. Imaging. I can't remember the exact term for their imaging the trees and labeling, like if it were a hickory tree or something. Like I heard this gentleman on Leak Project talking about, then that hickory tree is now barcoded, and essentially you no longer own that. No, no, it's not working like that. It's not no more than if somebody flies over my house in their plane that they purchased, just because they come over my airspace. Is that now my plane? That's as ridiculous as that. So yeah. Yeah, I am making another video. I'm telling people about those barcoded trees. Did you get your truck unstuck? Well, anyway, I just wanted to let you know about that. Um, yeah, it bothers me. I don't like it one bit. But mark my words, you come on my property, government official or not, you're trespassing because you're not welcome. So, and yeah, it's posted from any way you want to try and enter it if you could, which there's only really one way in unless you're some kind of a superhero. So, oh, okay. Well, anyway, I'm gonna let you go. I've got yeah. Anyway, everybody, thank you for joining me. I love you all. Peace and love from Pine City, Minnesota, USA. Have a good night or day wherever you're at. I think I'm gonna contact my government on this one. That pisses me off. I don't know. Like I said, how do you feel about that? You might not care because you didn't plant them trees, but if you had really, I mean, I could say 1,000 trees that you planted, but some of them would die because not everything takes, especially in, we had to build up our soil and everything. We hauled manure in before I got my horse. I mean, we worked our butts off to grow stuff around here, and they think they're just going to come in and steal it. Oh, they're going to have some problems. All right, everybody, I just want to make you aware of that. Talk to you tomorrow. Thank you for joining me.